Good morning, Wandering Beekeeper here. How you doing? It is 53 degrees fondly Fahrenheit last I checked here in the Pacific Northwest. Content warning. I am a cis queer old man living in a state with legal weed, and I have very strong political opinions, and I cuss a lot. As it says at the amusement park, this is a dark ride. You have been warned. So, let's see. I'm willing to bet pocket change here that I have utterly and completely, yep, I have, oh, I'm famous for this one. Let's see. There we go. Let there be game and there was game. Kind of, sort of. Had the sound effects turned off while we were listening to the music. Didn't need the extra BS in the background. Okay, now hopefully this is going out properly. I am not sure if the pre-roll ran or what. Um, I hit the button to run the 1 minute 30-second pre-roll and didn't see whether it ran or not, so I'm hoping the opening was relatively smooth. Good morning, Your Majesty. Glad to see you are up and about and here present. Let's just go on and get into this. Yeah, we're picking up right where we left off last session. And let's just let it roll. This is. I have got in game rolling up on me here. Bugger all. We never have gotten that world locked down. I have had my cinnamon rolls and milk, and I'm now having the rest of my
Alert.
coffee.
Science unit engaged.
Yep.
Alert. Science unit offline.
Oh dear. Um. Wow, we just lost a ship.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Yeah, there, and watching the stars there. Let's just see how fast that drops.
Alert. Science unit engaged. Alert. Science unit offline.
Oh shit. Yeah, we're having some problems here. Let's get a look at this and see, did we do anything? Yes, I took out a Seeker and a Warform. Okay, I actually did a little bit of damage that time. Okay, now I have a 3-star fleet here that is now heading here. Oh, they're bringing up reinforcements. Come on. That's the debris. I can't even get to it. Who is this idle leader that I have? Where it says I have an idle leader. Here, this commander. Dismiss leader. I don't have time for you. I just don't have time for you. Rivalries are a bad idea right now. Oh, they brought up reinforcements. What I'm doing right now is looping 2 fleets here. If I had... I kind of want to keep what I've got elsewhere going and keep some semblance of coverage for a couple of my worlds. Meanwhile, I'll just try banging away at Dressel and see if I can do anything. Oh, we lost the Funky Monkey. They are taking out my science ships. Yeah, my science unit. That's 3.
Executing evasion protocols. Alert, science unit offline.
Nope, they are specifically going after my science ships. Why are they going after my science ships so aggressively? They don't want me having to look in, but yeah. Oof. Things are not going well for the galaxy. Things are really not going well for the galaxy. I've got a fleet on its way to Dressel, and Dressel just reinforced. So I'm a little miffed about that. I'm waiting
Communications alert.
Okay, what do we got? Federation proposal. With the Kel Azan and the polity of Carnu. I'm going to decline because I don't think federating with organics is going to work.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Hostile stationary asset. That's an interesting phrase. Repair. Pretty much everything is dependent upon these two fleets. I'm rotating them in. Jeez, they reinforced. Okay, do that. And give it a few minutes here. It's going to be a little while before these folks reappear. 84.6. I think that said, yeah. Boo hiss. You're a bunch of poosers. Reinforcements in transit. Let's see what we get here. All this going on, and you poosers are repealing the Guardian Angels Act. Bunch of Republicans. Treating our veterans like spent rounds. That's one of the big gripes I have with the Republican Party, is that they're such fucking hypocrites. I'm a veteran, and fuck my service. If you go back and look at the congressional record, you can see evidence of what I'm talking about. Republicans routinely vote to cut veterans' benefits. They treat us like spent rounds. We've been used. We should be discarded. And yeah, it's really fucking frustrating. Whoop, we got some ships showing up here. Got that little 1-point fleet there. And a 2-pointer. Okay. Let's see. You. Alright, what I want here is this fleet to move. I should have moved them already. To Iverseen. And your reinforcements can chase you. $24.84. let the reinforcements go chase after them. This fleet needs to put in for repairs at Abdrade. I'm going to put them in for repairs at Abdrade. And then send them to Iverseen for reinforcing. Okay, you are at destroyers and frigates and battleships, oh my. Can I... Shipyard...
Council agenda available.
Get to you later. Build a Decky class battleship there. Not interested, not my problem, not my problem. You have... Alright, I'm going to reinforce you at Abdrade. You are getting another battleship if possible. It'll take a few minutes. Meanwhile, they're over there banging away at, well, whatever. I mean, it's not going well. I'm getting ready to send 2 fleets at once here. Alright, reinforcement ships in transit. How's my battleship coming? And we'll see if this battleship joins the existing or forms a new. Meanwhile, that fleet just went back up to 5-star. And they get another second 3-star there. Just not going well at all. My stations, I believe... You know, I could do some work here. There are upgrades I could make. Get through all these stations here. Hey, that's a lot. That's
Ship
gonna be...
augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed.
Initiate friendly greeting protocol. Sorry, we don't have the time. Nothing in the build queue. Let's get this, get that working. This... It is upgrading, and it's just taking time. Got it. Alright. We got a 3rd battleship. I'm gonna send you to there. And continue with this. Why am I paused?
Ship augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed.
Okay, I've already made my opinions known.
Ship augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed.
I really wish it would.
Ship augmentations
I've got to
completed.
fix that so it doesn't
Ship
announce
augmentations
everything.
completed.
That's driving me up the
Ship
wall.
augmentations
Well, so much for them. They didn't last.
Ship augmentations completed.
This fleet is just destroyers.
Ship
That's all that's
augmentations
left
completed.
of it. Oh shit. Not what I meant to do. Right, it's... Damn it, they changed, they took away the scroll on this and it's messing me up. Your microphone may be a little too quiet. Microphone may be a little too quiet? I think I'm going to probably leave the microphone as a little too quiet because I tend to, well...
Cancel agenda available.
Yeah, I tend to peak if I'm not really careful. Alright, let's see. It's all destroyers. Damn it! Quit scrolling. Let's just bang out some destroyers here real quick.
Construction complete.
Alright, I've got to go on and send these guys in. I have to get something done here. We'll go and get these going and then send them in as soon as possible. Okay, they're Atlantic, they're going to be a little bit. I'm adding a bunch of destroyers. I don't know how many I can put in. I'm going to put in a bunch. Iverson needs to be building a battleship. And a battleship.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
There we go. Two. Boop. And we took out one seeker and two seekers from that cluster. So we actually did a little bit of damage here. Okay. I need to look at this at Andrade. As soon as those destroyers are out, I need to go on and get this fleet moved. Send them over to Iverson. I'm basically playing for time at this point. Trying to get to 2500 and see what the scoring looks like. Come on, come on, come on. Waiting on these last two destroyers. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on and move you. I'm going to go on and move this to Iverson. Let that destroyer be there to swing in with the next fleet coming in. I need to start building ahead. That's something that I haven't thought to do previously, is to keep the shipyards going. Shame on me. Build a battleship. Oh, I do actually have a suggestion for that if you're interested. For the microphone voice speaking thing, I would be interested in any suggestions. Audio is haunted, and I can always use an exorcist. Iverson. Here we go, and this now has 2 battleships. I'm going to go on and send them in as is. Fire. Send them in. Those get longer. Okay, cool. I'm going to need to reorganize the controls on this at some point. The chat is not getting enough space. There we go. That looks better. Let's... Alright. How are we doing here? Alright, this fleet here is the one that just come in. They need repairs. This needs to drag over. And then they need upgrade. Sugar. I keep forgetting. Let's see. You can add a compressor to your filters. Ideally lower down in the chain. You set it to the highest you ever want your audio to reach, and it will compress if you are louder. It prevents you from peaking. Any audio that would have peaked will simply sound a touch more distorted. Interesting. I gotta learn how to add a compressor into my filter chain. Okay. Work on that. Alright, these are... I'm gonna move them here. Let's see. You wanted what? From, oh, the Nemerians. That would definitely not work. Alright, we'll bring you around Iverson and...
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Pull in additional... Ouch. Let's just see what else rolls in, because I think... Oh, 4 of 3, oops. Little over. Little over. This is still building... Ooh. Oh, there's a destroyer into transit. Zoom. Research agreement broken. Well, that wasn't mine, so... They'll be back.
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, what do we got? Kinetic artillery. Fleet logistician. Sounds positive. He doesn't want to go. Oh, I've hit my limit there. In which case, you are going there. Okay, need to learn about what a compressor is and how to put it in and how to set up a chain of processing. That's going to be interesting. Alright, they are on their way, waiting for...
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
You know, by now they are standardized. Failed the revolution, failed leveraged privateering, which is actually a good thing. We got a new one. They're going to repeal the Astral Studies Network. I'm going to oppose it. Posers. Alright, what's this? This is... Well, this is the Cognon machine fleet. Don't want to... Let's get them repaired before anything else. Bring us into compliance. Okay, now you move over to Iverseen. See if I can get this to juggle correctly this time. What in the world is all this? It is a battleship. Okay, efficient power systems brings down our upkeep.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
That'll be over there. This needs to move. This... Drag that into there. Drag that into into there. Okay. Augment. Nuke that battleship out of the queue and instead take this one and bring it over here and see if I can get it to join into the fleet.
Technological acquisition successful.
What did we get? Strikecraft fire rate raised. What else can I get? Fleet command limit. Yeah, let's raise the fleet command limit. That seems to be a problem right now. But so is my logistical limit, so that's another thing entirely. Let's go here, and this battleship, I'm going to go plop. Alright, it did plop that time. Hurrah! We are waiting on some destroyers, and then we'll launch. Not interested in activating the relic at this time. Don't need it. Ships in transit. Ships in transit. Reinforcements in transit.
Communications alert.
Okay. Yeah, sure, we'll establish an embassy in the last days of the galaxy. And how's it going out there? Probably should look every now and then. They're doing, well, not well. That's pretty big. This is, over here is not any more fun. That's been eventually been beaten back a bit. Good. I can send my ships elsewhere. What have I got here? I've got this. I've got, oh, that's got to be a, there we go. It merged in. Okay, nothing in the shipbuild queue. This fleet. Okay, this fleet is going to here. This fleet is going in for repairs. Once they are repaired, then I'll move them to Ivercene for upgrade. Alright, what all is going on here? Building a better tomorrow. Support. Repeal integrated gardens. Oppose. Repeal greater than ourselves. That one gave me some problems.
Technological acquisition successful.
The port. What have we got? Kinetic artillery. Giga cannon. Yeah, let's get the Giga cannon. We'll get the big gun.
Communications alert.
Form commercial pact. Sure. Always take a commercial pact. Yes, let's do business. Much better than shooting at each other. Hey, how are you doing? Are you... Okay, I'm gonna send you over to Iverson. Oh, jeez. Kaboom! There goes... Ah, there goes Dressel. Finally. I'd like to think I had some small contribution to that. Okay, we've reached Iverson. Now we bulk up. Okay, there is definitely... Wow. Who the heck? They both blipped out. They just both blipped out. That's the Nemerians. I think it was the Nemerians who just... Yeah. Oh, defective custodian. Oh. The fallen empire may have finally stepped in. That would explain the 7-star fleet there. And whoops, that's now a barren world, and I was heading that direction. Okay, well, that's not where I'm needed now. Where am I needed? Where are the other machine worlds that need to be dealt with? Contingency. Does not seem to be anything going on here. Looks like the contingency is being taken down. I'm seeing this. Okay. Where's my fleet? Here. It got there a little late. Sorry about that. Let's go there. See how I get there. See what happens. Send the fleet. Let's have a look at the situation log. The contingency. Oops. Zolomon system still needs to be bombarded. Sicken system is the only other one remaining. So the Zolomon system is, well, it's being bombarded right now. There's a a 7-star fleet there, and more other fleets. Whoops. Thing just blipped. Things shifted. Alright. I'll wait for this fleet over here at Iverstein to finish, and then I'm going to send them. According to this, the Solomon system needs to be bombarded. Spurzwell. Failed to repeal Comfort the Fallen. Poosers. Trying to repeal it in the first place. Just for trying to repeal it in the first place, you're a bunch of poosers. Rower. Okay, one fleet is on its way to the active machine world down this way. And another... Oh, that's getting clipped back. That's the custodian again. The Fallen Empire is taking care of it. I'm still going to send this 4-star fleet to Solomon and make sure it's been dealt with.
Council agenda ready.
An actual council agenda. There we go. I'm going to push my unity. In which case, this is now on its way to here. There's no point in going to Solomon. Solomon has been boomed. Solomon has gone boom. At which point the war is pretty much over, I think. Let's walk through here and see if any of my planets have upgrades available.
Technological acquisition successful.
tachyon sensors. Seems like an interesting idea. Tell you what, let's go top down and just go each world and every world, look for upgrades because I'm coming up to the scoring point here.
Technological acquisition successful.
Yeah, see some things I could do, but I'm not seeing a lot of upgrade available, so yeah, we'll move on. Come back to planets in a few minutes. Go look at shipyards. And work my way through here.
Ship augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed.
We'll be listening to that for a few minutes. Yeah, I've lost all my science chips. They're just all gone. Pity.
Ship augmentations completed.
Still on our
Ship
way.
augmentations completed. Ship
And I think
augmentations
we may be a
completed.
little late here.
Ship augmentations completed.
I don't know.
Ship augmentations completed.
There's a fleet of
Ship
mine at Zulu
augmentations
Crow.
completed. Ship augmentations completed.
Pity's sake.
Ship augmentations completed.
I need to turn off the notification on that.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Oh, hi.
Ship augmentations completed.
We just ran into something. What did we run into? Contingency fleet. Okay. Having it out with them. They lost a star. I'm watching from this level. Holy shit, we've got an advantage?
Technological acquisition
Wrong
successful.
button. Wanted to see how we did, but apparently we did damn well before we got auto warped. Focus Stark emitter. Let's see if we wind up back at Drade. Hey, no pausing. No pausing. Where's my other fleet that I had sent? There we go. They're at Kathea. On their way in. Looks like we still got contingency doing obnoxious things here. I got a fleet on the way in.
Technological acquisition successful.
Good. Flak artillery. Let's see. Defense platform hull points. Turns in... Geez, it's gonna be almost a year. It's gonna be a while before we see them. Let's wait and see what happens. Have a look here. Where is situation log? Sicon system is still a problem. Although it looks like it's being bombarded. Hard to say. Awful lot of unclaimed, unpopulated systems out here.
Construction complete.
Oh, hey. The Andrade station. Upgrade. Over here. Bring up to Citadel.
Ship augmentations completed.
I'm not seeing where... I don't know, it looks like this is where the problem is. I'm going to interrupt your travels here and send you instead there. And have you pursue that autonomous cluster.
Technological acquisition successful.
Failed building a better tomorrow. Well, that about describes, yeah. I can't use it, but somebody else can. I can always sell it. Yep, and there goes. On the galactic periphery,
Situation log
CX9811.
adjusted.
Alright. CX 9811. Where is it? Way the hell down there. Okay. You. You're going there. Okay. I'll just send you on. Got that one fleet there that I can send. Waiting for my other fleet to show up. Should be back. 9806. Where are they? Find you. You made it to here, okay? Repair. Upgrade. We'll move the fleet at Thabit down to Nimroth, so that, and eventually over to Bradham, guard that wormhole. Although that wormhole doesn't go very far.
Communications alert.
Yeah, it goes far enough. Decline. Marvelous. Okay. Thabit Shipyard.
Technological acquisition successful.
We are repairing, upgrading ships, repairing. Why didn't we finish repairs? Okay. Now upgrade. And start the reinforcement.
Ship augmentations completed.
Reinforcement loads a frigate, 2 destroyers, and a battleship. We'll give them a few minutes. Okay, I need to go see what this is, and shield hit points. Shield hit points seems like a great thing to grab right now.
Technological acquisition successful.
Don't need fleet command limit. I need fleet capacity. I need naval capacity. Okay, Thabit's going to be busy for a few minutes here. There's one. Those ships there. Destroyer and then a battleship. Gonna be a few minutes. Let's look here.
Ship augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed.
Hum, 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 hum. 2,500. What do we got here? Anything?
Ship
No.
augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed.
Ain't worried about that right now. You know what? It can bloody well catch up. Go. And he bets it uses the wormhole here. Yep. Wormhole. I don't know where it went. Got off. Oh, silly person.
Technological acquisition successful.
Boop. Interesting. Went over here. I got a fleet here on its way down there. They pulled in at a friendly station for upgrades on the way. Alpha. Naval capacity. I'll take it. It's only 20 points, but I'll take it. Enforcement's in transit. Yep. Gonna be chasing them. Bring us into compliance. As best we can. There are limits with us being a machine intelligence to just how much we can be in compliance. Wonder if they're on their way down here. I know I had. There we go. There's my ships. At Lithair, we are following them in. Chrome Patroller. It's a nasty looking thing. What the hell is that? Just Colossus. Oh geez, it's a Colossus. Sheesh. They're bringing in a Colossus. And I'm paused. Stop. Don't pause. Quit that. And seriously. I'm trying to get in here where I can get a look at this thing here, this beast. The Colossus. And my little fleet going zip, 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 zip along, and behind it, it's like a swarm of gnats in behind that thing. Guardian Angels Act, support. It's gonna put back in. Why would you want to repeal the Radiant Shield when we've just seen such strong evidence?
Construction complete.
Never mind. Man, they are making time.
Construction complete.
I am stopping all drone production on that planet. Let them sort their shit out for a few. Things just get a little screwy. Alright, their fleet has arrived. Oof. And got pounded. That's not good. That was a 7-star fleet that went in there and just got their asses kicked. Maybe an 8-star. I'm not sure. It was massive. Massive fleet went in there and can now pop. That's not so good. Definitely not good. Okay, how are we doing here? Trying to keep an eye on things. More coming in. I figure when I go in, I'll... Oop, there they go. Okay, so a 7-star fleet goes in, and... things just changed. The mining stations are now visible. Looks like they're doing some major damage here. Looks like we are joining in the orbital bombardment. Oops. Where's my other stuff? That's still up there. Alright. Empire itself is doing fine. I don't need to sweep up to it. Let's keep down here where the action is, where the last of the action is. Doing what I can to get in on it. Not let the NPCs have all the fun. That completes that track. Yes. Holy crap, I got an Ascension perk. go with Master Builders. Mega Structures. Get some bonuses on Mega Structure building. We haven't spent trait points. Great template. 2 trait points.
Situation log adjusted.
Okay. We are getting ready to make some improvements to our programming. Launching on a code review, looking for efficiencies. Bringing more fleets in. Continuing the orbital bombardment of the machine world. It appears that we are not actually joining in here. Why are we not? There we go. Add my firepower. There we go. It wasn't, let's see where this goes. Does it go to join? We should all be banging away next to 0-1 here. You should be attacking that. Okay. Orbital bombardment in progress. We'll wait and see for what it'll happen. There it went. Alright, the ghost signal is no longer being transmitted. Well, kaboom. Okay, and here is the score. Okay, score. Defective Custodian, the Fallen Empire. The Fallen Empire, of course, won. It had 50,000 points ahead, lead to start with. However, I would like to point out that the Mechazuran Animus came in second with 40,000, beating the Polity of Carnu by about 2,000 points. So, if it had not been for the presence of the, well, if it hadn't been for the presence of the defective custodians, the end game would have been much more brutal. So, yeah, basically, technically I won, although I didn't actually. I need one with a game without the Fallen Empire. But yeah, all right. I'm gonna quit out of this game, this particular game, and exit to the main menu. We have scored. I have scored really quite well here. Really quite well. The ads have not run yet, and it's been over an hour and some odd. I'm going to go put on break for just a second and see what's going on. Be right back with you. Well, I don't know. I don't have experience. This is my first stream as an affiliate. I haven't seen the thing pop up saying, "Hey, you got ads to run." So I'm just going to truck on and look at starting a new game here. Whew. Oh lordy. All right, let's try something else here. I'm going to go create new empire. I just did machine, so I'm going to do mammalian. And these folks. Oh, well, Yum Yum Hammer Paw here. Wow. Okay. Next. These cats are spiritualist, egalitarian, and xenophile. Make them democratic, make them environmentalists, and make them a free haven. which gives me an automatic resettlement chance. Also brings up some things. Okay, let's see. Next, we'll go with prosperous unification. I've tried a couple of these others, and some of these are, a lot of these aren't even available. Move on. Okay, environmentalist goes well with conservationist, and will be natural sociologist, so we got biology jobs. I'm gonna go down here to the usual unruly to get a couple more points, and think about a 2-pointer. Intelligent is always good to get because that bumps the researcher jobs. I see. Are they simply not running once you press the button? I did at the beginning of this of the stream. I hit the run pre-roll button, the run 1 minute 30 seconds ad button, and the ads have not lit back up since. So I don't know what's going on with that. Have no idea. Haven't seen ads run. We'll figure it out. Figure it out later. I don't know. Okay, I've got my trait picks here next. Humanoid. Let's go with let's go with Mammalian 3 here. Species name. The Ukhoprachnar. That's difficult enough. UPCV back. UPCV. Next. Next. Homeworld name. It is tempting to make it an Alpen world. These do look like Norwegian skogkats, don't they? Why don't we make it an Alpen world? They're from an Alpen world.
You seem overworked. Have you considered joining a union?
Good idea, actually. Good suggestion. Union, yes. Next. Kind of looks... The colors aren't differentiated enough. It needs to be lighter. Something like that. It looks like a biohazard symbol. It'll do. It'll do. Alright. The rest of the banner's fine. We'll go with it. Mammalian City. The room. This seems appropriate for these militaristic cats. They look militaristic. Mammalian. Next. Whatever. 7 different color variants and 6 clothing variants. Nice. Ooh. Like that one. Okay, let's see. I'll punch it up from cadet to ensign. No inherent economic, scientific, or military advantages over me, but I don't have any over it. Make it a little more of a fair fight here. And I'm going to put it down to no fallen empires. Check my advanced settings. Everything is still set here. Okay. And go. We will start a new empire. No fallen empire this time. Let's see how I do for scoring. Something just went wrong. Something went awry. What just... Okay, it went silent for a second there and scared me. Looking at my heat and like going, oh shit. Alright, so... Begin. Ooh, this looks interesting. Alright, well, I'm going to send my science ship out here where there are planets to do the survey. And here, I'm going to go build mining stations and start. And I need to look at my planet. Oof. Can't clear any blockers yet. Don't have stuff coming in yet there. Let's get this Field Dynamics Center. Xenobiological Lab. And Materials Workshop. Government. I am going to go with exploration. Change my focus to exploration.
Construction complete.
Okay. Normally start with expansion here. That gets me my colony development speed, my alloy upkeep reduced. Oh, it's habitat. You know, discovery might actually work better here. Let's go with discovery initially. See about upgrading my speed here.
Survey complete.
Excellent. Proceed on around We have an Alpine world and a Savannah world. Neat. Can't build a colony ship yet. What? Oh,
Construction complete.
Oh.
Log updated. Technology discovered.
This is a brand new one. I haven't seen this before. This is guy blipping out on me like that. What the hell? Hey, you're not doing anything. Go build a starbase out there. Get that going. And go to my planet and put in almost
Council agenda ready.
alloy foundries. The one that creates more unity. Well, shoot. The head of research boodling off with the
Anomaly detected.
ship. This is brand new content. Whatever. Worry about anomalies later. Right now,
Construction complete.
get a science ship built. I don't have enough mineral yet to put in the mining stations.
Anomaly detected. Survey complete.
Nope, not here. He's not in here. He's not in here. Kaboom.
Technology discovered.
Yeah, we'll take the fleet command limit increase.
Construction complete.
Think I have the wherewithal to build a colony ship.
Survey complete. Construction complete.
Give it just a few seconds. There we go. And oh, it's going to take 225. Bugger, bugger, bugger. That is an Alpine world with 14. Not bad. Not bad. Got an Alpine world of 18 here. So I got 2 worlds within 1 jump. Nice. Okay, now I have enough. Build mining stations. Colony ship.
Construction
Travel.
complete. Survey complete.
Volatile moats discovered. Got to develop the technology for them now.
Technology discovered.
Naval capacity. There we go. Meregdus 1, Alpine world, colonize. There is a ship already in system.
Survey complete.
Colonize. Roll the dice. Tell it okay. And go.
Establishing colony.
Ubeka is turning into a really massive mining colony here. Mining system here. Wow.
Survey complete. Construction complete. Log updated.
I don't know. 2 hours stream and I've not had the ad button light up. I don't know what's going on.
Survey complete.
You have gotten a lot faster. Like a lot.
Construction complete.
Hmm. Hmm.
Anomaly detected.
Hmm. I definitely want to continue to expand to explore this. This looks like it's going to connect out a bit. That's going somewhere. It's got to be explored. About need a third science ship.
Anomaly detected. Construction complete.
Alright. I'm going to bring this in next. Rather than that world. I'll come back for it. It's just too much wealth at Abaka to leave it there for right now. There's too much resources. Okay, entertainment
Anomaly
labs
detected.
done. That gets me my
Survey
first ascension
complete.
perk. Mastery of nature.
Anomaly detected.
Dude.
Technology discovered.
Tile blockers.
Survey complete. Colony founded.
Alright.
Construction complete.
And now I gotta wait for there to be a lot of mineral. Better idea. Buy mineral. Spend mineral. Bugger.
Construction complete.
Project ship engaged.
Anomaly detected. Survey complete. Log updated. Technology discovered. Survey complete.
Okay, another open world out there.
Technology discovered.
Ooh, survey speed increase. Absolutely jump on that. Okay, so with the Fallen Empire, I'm able to come in second. With no Fallen Empire, let's see how I do. That's basically where this game is going to go. I'm also raised it from cadet to ensign, so I do not have any advantages. This is now a fair fight game. I don't like uphill battles. Slowly working on easing the training wheels back. Okay, whatever. I can't influence it at this early in the game.
Log updated.
Yes, you have a science ship in the system. Okay, fine.
Survey complete. Technology discovered.
Gonna have to go with that one. Alright, I gotta start dealing with factions again. Policies and edicts. Yeah. Let's crank this one on. Don't do that one. Don't like them. They're doing everything right here. Promote them. Okay, where am I? A swirry? A swirry? A swirl. A swirry. Okay, a swirry. Trying to read the name of the star here. Oh, hi.
Survey complete. Survey complete.
What's the meaning of this? Needed some time away. Looking for the window, and the window is certainly not there. It's not here either. I'm not going to be bringing these drones I found, though. We can assign ships to escort you home. Take these drones. Oh, bugger.
Evading hostiles.
Yeah. Bugger. That was rude. Great. Oh, we found the jerk.
Technology discovered. Survey complete. Technology discovered.
That was definitely a dick move there, leaving powered up mining drones in there. Ah, and I get distracted by his dick move. And shot over by 5 minutes here because, yeah, it's time. Well, it's been interesting. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the advertisements and trying to figure out the ads thing. It has been fun. It has been interesting. And thank you for being here. If you have enjoyed this stream, the previous VODs are at the URL in the lower right of your screen, along with rather a lot of Minecraft and some other games. Excuse me. The community stream team schedule is in the upper left. There's several people on the schedule and a lot of games going on, evenings, afternoons, some mornings. I will be back next Saturday morning, 1 week from today, with more Stellaris. Old man yells at Void Cloud as I try and figure out what's going on here. 8 a.m. Pacific time to 10 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday morning. Prior to that, I will be back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Pacific time with Roots of Pacha, which is, I think, the best farm sim and dating sim on the market. It's really quite amazing. You have to see it. Join me tomorrow night, 7 p.m., same bat channel. And next week, same bat time, same bat channel for the next episode of Stellaris, Old Man Yells at Void Cloud. Until then, safe journeys, space fans, wherever you may be.